Welcome back, everybody, with the evening update on Hurricane Lee. Now, we're going to start with the big picture first so you can see the totality of the storm, the totality of the risk. Hurricane Lee is situated here just west of Bermuda now. A Category 1 on the Saffir-Simpson scale, maximum sustained winds 85 miles per hour, moving north now at 15 miles per hour. So I want to really focus on the big picture because I want you to see the size. Look at the size of this system. The orange area here reflects the size of the wind field or the extent of tropical storm force winds. This is going to be really important for understanding the impact. Now, before I zoom in here, I want to quickly show you the rip current risk. So the rip current risk, red here, is a high rip current risk, basically extending from Palm Beach northward, Palm Beach, Florida. You heard that right, Palm Beach, Florida, northward, all the way up into the northeast. Now, why is the rip current risk so far removed from the center of circulation? I mean, people in Florida are probably not thinking about Hurricane Lee right now, is because this generates a massive wind field, wave field. Those waves propagate to the coastline, increase the rip current risk. So if you're going to the beach this weekend, make sure you stay up to date on this. If you don't know if your rip current risk, swim near a lifeguard. Now, let's talk about the winds. Let's unpack this for a second because this is a little bit atypical in terms of the size. This is the current size of the wind field. Now, if we just extrapolate this wind field north, along the cone there, you can sort of see how this large swath of wind is going to move up and impact several northeastern states there. And now let's zoom in and look at the watches and warnings. Let's zoom in here. You can see the watches and warnings here in color. A lot of this area under a watch earlier is now under a warning. So if you're under a blue area, this is a tropical storm warning. I can bring this in here. Blue area is a tropical storm warning, so you need to be prepared for tropical storm conditions. That means tropical storm conditions are expected. Look here, this is Mass, New Hampshire, Maine. Also for far down East Maine, you're also under a hurricane watch. So you need to be, if you're in this blue area here, you really need to be prepared. Now let's take quickly and look at the storm surge. So remember, the circulation backside northerly flow is going to increase the storm surge risk in the form of waves and traditional storm surge. Be especially mindful here on the Cape for the overnight Friday high tide, and again the high tide on Saturday around midday. So if you're out here on the Cape, this is not going to be a good day to be out near the beach, wandering around the beach. For all of this area, I would strongly urge you to stay inside, not venture out into these conditions Friday night into Saturday. So that is it for us. We'll be back tomorrow with more updates, and as always, you can get the latest information from hurricanes.gov.